I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 7. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll take this down to the 47. DeCamerion Richardson there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Outside.
3rd and short. Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing.
And he will score. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rick Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raider now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On first down, Levis. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send Evans in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for the Raiders. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Dante Thornton was the intended target. Third down coming up.
Stand up. 29 down, 22. Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll find Jenkins out of the backfield. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Jenkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Tracy. Like 13. Like...
From the gun, it's Levis. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Here's Genty. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Levis. Headed left, buying time. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Purdy. Now he'll air one out. That is caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raider now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And it just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll get this off to Genty. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider 1st down. Throwing is Levis. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Levis to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
On 4th down, Levis. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Levis to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He pulls it in around the 5. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On on fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
This fielded at about the 9. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Like 54. Yeah, like 52. 18. 22 window. 22 window.
Levis to throw. Evans working free. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
A run right here, and it's Genty. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Kick is good.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And it'll bring this to about the 25. Brennan Jackson there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The extra point is good. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Raiders 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Levis to throw it here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Michael Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Levis. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays, and that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team.
And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
To throw is Levis. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. From the 21, here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Outside. Right on outside.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down and 3.
Get set. Get set.
On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This is 3rd and 6.
Still up. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 41, here's second and 8. To throw is Levis. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense. Pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Here's a handoff to Genty. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll run here. Space to run inside the 20. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Vegas.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
He'll run. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
They'll stick to the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Yeah, you.
On 2nd down, Purdy. On the run to the right. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know